Hello Accra, hello Ghana, hello West Africa, hello Africa, and hello the world. Most welcome to your authoritative platform. This is where we get those who matter. In fact, everybody that comes on this platform knows what they're about. They know their stuff. And so when they're saying it, they say it with passion because that's what they live for. And today, the Evergreen team is in the house again. When we talk about rewriting the history of basketball in this country, we cannot write it without mentioning the Spintex Knights basketball. It was like a joke. They started from under G, doing their own stuff. They jumped, they won their league, they came, and they silenced everybody in the A-League. They were making noise, so you just came, we gave you a quad, but the second league, now they've gone to Africa, they are mesmerizing everybody. Now their star players are leaving, and they are still producing. And this weekend, the bragging rights is still on. A certain team who used to make noise, I want them to come here, that's why I'm using those terms. The league coming up this Saturday is an encounter coming, and you have to just be there and watch these guys. So I'll give you a tip of the iceberg. This was one of their games they played not long ago at El-Wak. I want you to just have a feel of it, like a minute or two, and just look at these guys. This one is outdoor. They are playing it outdoor. Imagine it is indoor. And the guys are here. Before I introduce them, let's go to the El-Wak Sports Stadium, the basketball court, and then enjoy a little bit of highlight from the Spintex Knights. This is how they do it. They don't care who you are. They will do it. So let's go. When we come back, I'll introduce my guest, and then they tell me what is up for this weekend and the future plans.
Treasure finds Elvis back to Treasure for that three. It's man with the top there. Ball to Treasure Buttrick. Just a foul and then one play. Rebound there by Uthman. Benjamin Ashite. Finally Elvis scores that three. Uthman with a rebound, finds Elvis. Elvis lights it up like the rocket there. To Treasure.
So this is just the tip of the iceberg. I know you are enjoying it. You say, okay, why do you cut it here? We have to cut it. So the men are in the house. These guys, so let me start. My immediate left, I have the Evergreen coach. The only coach that is using AI in coaching in Ghana sports. Whilst people are using chalk and marker and things, this guy is using AI and if you're doing stuff. So when we say Cameroon, do you understand what is Cameroon? Ivory Coast, Pakistan, Afghanistan. They only understand what they are talking about. The one and only Coach Selorm Thomas is in the house. Coach, most welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure being here.
Yes, that's the Evergreen coach, and trust him. If he says he will do it with his team, they will do it. Then that gentleman that really doesn't care. If he just gets the ball, the focus is just do it. He just closes his eyes and knows where he's standing. Then bam, then he hits the three. No other person than Mr. Tola. I have Benjamin Omari, champion in the house. That's the guy. He has all the experience. You just let him tell you how he went outside the country and people were shocked that, are you from Ghana? Yes, very soon you see on the big court. And then our new brother is in the house. I hear he joined not long ago, but he's enjoying more than those who came to enjoy. Charlie, how are you?
All right, you.
And I want a donation for your name. They say I should take my time and ask you so that you pronounce your name. So pronounce the name. You see, how do you call it?
Ruai Luak.
Take your time. Take your time.
Ruai Luak.
That's why the person told you that. This gentleman, if you don't take it, whatever you say, you know here. Take it one after the other for me.
Ruai
Luak.
Luak. Yes. You can call me Spider if you don't want.
You should call you what?
Spider.
So you get this guy. So if you are playing basketball and somebody is called Spider, understand that the website knows already. So gentlemen, most welcome to my platform. This is for Ghana. It's for everybody. And
thank you.
It's been a while. And I think it's good having you guys here for us to talk about the game, basketball. Coach, how has the league been so far?
So far, it's been good. You know, when we were preparing for the season, we had to let James Amoto leave because he had an offer. We couldn't refuse that offer, so we had to let him go. And then, the buzz around after he left, everyone said, okay, now the talisman is gone, so it means that everybody has an opportunity. But for us, it was a good time for some of our guys to step up. We've seen Benjamin Omari step up big time to fill those shoes. And it's been the same old story, winning our games as comfortably as possible. And so far, we are still unbeaten.
Still keeping the 20 gap point lead, 15, 30.
Yeah, I mean, we never talk about the point difference, but just based on what we do, it always comes.
So, Mr. Omari,
Yes, sir.
are you feeling the pressure? Or still as usual, there is no pressure anyway?
There's no pressure anymore. I feel like we are still playing basketball, and the best player in the country is no more. He's playing in the other side. I feel like he's my brother. So we just had to step in as, a defender and help him maintain whatever he's doing as the best player in the country. So.
Do you know, I was scared when I heard that he scored. Because the telepathy between you guys, if it's on the court, you guys know what to do.
Yeah.
When you start mentioning those Pakistan things, you guys understand what you are talking about. So when the news came, big time, it's gone. You guys went to the playoffs and stuff. We saw the exploit all of you did. Yeah. We saw what he did. And they said, oh, out of the blue, bam. You guys said they should go. I was saying, now that you've started letting them go, I'm going to get this. But it seems like you took over the court.
Yes, we had a conversation before he left.
So he handed over the spirit.
Yes, it was more like, okay, I'm no more, so you have to step in as a big brother, and that's what we are doing. So.
And you're enjoying it, eh?
So far, I'm enjoying it.
Okay, bro, you joined the team not long ago. Share the experience. What is in this team crowd that makes you people keep going?
Like you said, everyone wants to become a champion. As a player, you want to win. But also, as an organization, you want to be, like very organized, having values, like brotherhood. So the team is very, well structured, like, the coaches, how we handle our things. The brotherhood is just excellent. Like the spirit around the team is perfect. So that's all you need to have every time. And that's how you achieve your goal as a player. And that's how you achieve your goal as a team to represent the country. So I think that's the goal, always. Okay,
for a first time I'm watching you who knows a lot about the Spintex Knights, helps listening. So how did you get to know about Spintex Knights and why did you join them?
I mean, his coach, first of all, it's Coach Thomas, first of all. We met in 2023 in Kigali. So that's how I found out about Ghana and how they play the game. So, we just stayed in touch, we stayed in contact. We're like, what? One time, you never know, I could play for you for the road to BAL. And you see what happened last year, what they did in the road to BAL. They did so well. Just, fell short by maybe small positions and more leadership in the team, that's all.
So since coming to Ghana, which of the food are you enjoying more?
I've been eating shito.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Okay, coach, let me come to you. Now, last season when you won the league, we saw the competition. You started this new one. Is this the same heat that is on, or it has changed a little bit? Has there been more teams that really can't put? I know you don't underestimate anything, but are you seeing some strong opposition now that is pushing you guys to go the next level?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we've always said that our goal is not really the local scene. Our goal is to be in the BAL. And so that is the standard we work with. So we saw this season, that teams did a lot of new signings just to make sure that they come for our throne. And we said, okay, well, this is what teams are doing. It means that we are their standard. So for us, if our standard is still our standard, then it means that they can beat us. So what has to be our standard now? Our standard is the way we are playing. Can we play in the BAL now? If they called us to come to the BAL, will we do well? So really, that has been the standard for us this season, to play at the very highest level that we can. And that's what we are doing. So teams teams have really stepped up this season. They are scouting as well. They are watching our games. They are watching film on us and all of that. And we also decided that we're going to put in a few measures to make sure that we lift up our standard to the BAL. And that's what we've done. We've signed Luak Ruai, who has also played in the road to BAL. He's played on the South Sudan national team before. So this is like the kind of experience that we need to help our team, and that's what we are doing, just so that we can meet that standard.
Still talking about this BAL and everybody's dream today. You, when I say you, Spintex Knights being the first Ghanaian team to really punch above its weight. Yeah. I've seen Ghanaian teams try, go, but you have been one of the solid teams that have gone punch above your weight. If you look at what happens there and looking at where you are taking, do you see yourself really being there? We don't have the facilities here anyway. Yes, you still play outdoor, which is outmoded. We are not supposed to be doing that. But the way you manage to combine, or do you see us or yourself really getting there?
Yeah, most definitely. I think that we have what it takes. We have what it takes. If we get the needed support, have the needed facilities to be able to prepare better, I believe that we will be there. I don't think that any of these guys that play for our team don't have what it takes to be at that level. We've played against some of the guys playing the BAL, and our guys did well. So if we are competing against some of those guys and we are performing that well, it means that we are not far off. We are not far off. So I believe that we have what it takes.
So how vital has the experience been, like that road to BAL, been like when you guys left? One, different environment. None of your Jama groups comes along. It was only you and your team. How's that experience really shaping you or toughening you, if I may ask?
I mean, well, it has, because you know, when you travel and you don't have your fans with you, you have to figure out something else, what works for us. And over the period that we've traveled, we always, when we go and we play our first game, we are loved by the home crowd. They just tend to fall in love with what we do, because they notice that there is one thing we have that you hardly find on the African continent, where there is that togetherness, where someone is on the bench and they are cheering for their teammate who's playing, and nobody's worried about why is my friend playing and I'm not playing. They see that togetherness, and that sort of makes them understand that we view basketball in a different light. And so they fall in love with it, and then they cheer, and then they help us. I mean, going to all of those places, for some of the guys, it was a new experience. And now that they came back, you can see that they're highly motivated by what they saw. And so they come to practice, and then they know that, oh, when we went out there, we saw that the guys that we see on TV, they're stretching, they're taking their hydration seriously, they're taking the focus, and everything is there. They come back now and they're doing almost the same things. They're getting to practice, they're stretching, they're warming up well, they are reading what they're supposed to read and understand what we are doing. So really, that has been their motivation, and that's good for us. That experience has really helped us this year.
I'll come back to you and talk about this weekend's game, because it's key for me to really see. Now, Omari, you have been from the scratch. I call it the scratch because you were down there, and then you guys said you were coming. Everybody, Spintex, where are they coming? Somewhere, Tema. Then you came, then pam, you were doing it. Really, how strong have you become? When I say your team become every day, looking at the part you're taking and looking behind. How strong have you guys become mentally, psychologically, and everything compared to the other teams around?
We've been built different, and I say that we have a culture. Like, it's more like, as my brother said, it's more like a brotherhood. We are always together, and our leaders are mentally tough. I call it mental strength. They are really tough, and they are always keeping us on top, that it's possible we can get there. So there's no looking back saying that, oh, this year is not going to be well with us. Mentally, we are there, and what we saw outside also motivated us to stay on top and not come down. So,
are you worried you are the only quote-unquote professional club in Ghana as a player playing a professional team? The only professional team, basketball team we have?
I'm highly motivated with that, because what we saw outside was different, and it looks like we are treating a game as a game. So it makes
Like
it look
leisure.
Yes, it
The
makes
rest
it,
of us in this country,
yes, it makes
we
it
look
look
at basketball as leisure.
as a leisure thing. Everybody's just, oh, when I'm free, I want to go and play. But we need to put things in place that if this is what I want to do, I need to take care of myself as a player. So what we saw outside really motivated us to get to the top, and that's what we're doing. So I'm sure we're always going to stay on top.
Okay, I'm coming to you. When you took that bold decision, yes, you've seen them play beautiful games here, and you took that bold decision. What really did you tell yourself that you were coming to do in Ghana with Spintex Knights? Because you have had the opportunity of playing in the national team. According to coach, you've played in the national team. You've seen it before, tasted the flavor of BL before and stuff like that. But what really did you tell yourself that I am joining Spintex Knights to get to, or the height I want to get to when I come to Spintex?
As you know, the team, I watched everything, like in the last year, all the games they played in the road to BEL. You know, what I can bring for me is shooting and leadership. You know, the defense, the leadership and shooting, that's all you need. How to win games, because I've been there. I know how to win games. That's what I saw. We need to help the team to win games, you know. But the team was able to do it. Just fell short. Those small mistakes. That's how you come and, you know, add in the squad. And, you know, you can have James, you have Loka, you have me. So it's going to be like something very strong. Like on the front, it's going to be very, very okay. And, you know, most teams don't like to, you know, build chemistry before the road to BEL starts. Okay. So that's like, the road to BEL starts in September. So most guys sign in September, and then they go to the road to BEL. I'm a person who wants to, you know, blend in with everybody. I want to understand everybody. I want to understand the story. So when you put Ghana on the map, the road to BEL, it makes sense. You know, we actually sacrificed the whole year doing it, preparing as brothers, you know, preparing to go. We have a driver, like our CEO, Mr. Fonzie. He's taking us all the way. We have our head coach. He's trying to, you know, organize us. So all those things, you know, build up into champions, you know. That's how you build a champion. You can't just come in and be like, you know what, I'm going to take local sport, I'm going to take my brother's sport. No, it's not like that. You need to earn it. You need to be a person who wants to, you know, go together with a team, with a group. It's the only way to do it. I think I made a very good, you know, decision. It's a sacrifice, but yeah, I think it's going to be worth it for sure. We'll qualify.
I like the spirit. Now, this weekend is the big thing. Everybody's talking about it. Those who love basketball will understand why I'm saying it. Please, do you really know Coldstore?
I mean, if there's anything that's let's say, motivated us to be where we are today, I'll say it's Coldstore.
Okay.
Because when we started as a recreational team, we were not able to beat those guys. They're always beating us. Whenever we play them, whenever there's a trophy and we meet Coldstore, Coldstore will beat us with the trophy. Okay. And then back in 2022, we said, not anymore. We met them in the final. We beat them in the first game. We thought, okay, now we are going to get it done. They beat us in game 2 and game 3, and then they won. And then, you know, they started talking. So we said, okay, this should motivate us. We can't have this happening again. So that day when they took the trophy, we didn't leave. We all stood there as a team. We clapped for them. And I think that was a turning point for the whole team. We said, okay, we can't have this happening again. We can't stand here and clap as they take the trophy. Next time, it has to be us taking the trophy. And since we met, they came to the Division 1 since last year. They've not beaten us. We've beaten them 4 times already. And whenever we beat them, we say, we are not going to talk. We don't want to talk. We don't want to be like them.
Is there a sign of respect, or are you doing the Arsenal? A player transfers himself or moves from one club to another, then scores that club, they say, I will not jubilate.
Yeah. I mean, it's usually a sign of respect. From our point of view, I doubt they see it like that, but from our point of view, we want to, every time we do that, to say, thank you for motivating us. Thank you for beating us.
Thank you for motivating you guys.
Because if you were not beating us, I don't think we would have been here today. But by losing those games, now we are saying, you guys got us here. So we appreciate you getting us here. So we'll not talk. Thank you very much.
So meaning that this weekend, this Saturday?
I mean, every game this season, we've seen that every game that we play, every team comes out fast. They give us their best. All we have to do is to go in there and take our business like we always do. Just do
it as business.
Yeah, just go there, do what we've practiced out. We've done our practice this whole week, and just produce the results.
Ben, are you under pressure to beat Coldstore this time?
No.
You are not under pressure. You don't think that complacency is always like the devil, like the air, oxygen that moves around? Oh, we've beaten them like coach say, 4 times. Yeah, we are on top. Everybody's. You don't think that it can happen?
No, I'm highly confident.
Yeah.
Because
You know, you are one of the targets. If they get you uncomfortable, they are good to go.
I believe so much in my work, so I don't see anything coming to me that can stop me.
They are watching you.
Oh, yes, I know.
And so they've promised me that Monday they will be here.
At the end of the day, we'll see who's going to take our business.
Hey! Are you aware of this team you are going to face?
Yes.
You know them?
Yes,
Have you watched them?
I played them.
You've played them?
Yes.
Are you okay now? Is everything okay? Today is Friday.
You know, this is all about experience. You know, you don't have to worry about the games. I've been there before. I've been double teamed in my life. So all those things, you know, actually, you know, as a team, you don't want to think about other teams. You need to improve yourself as a team. Like, you know, our goal is to play at the higher level. We don't want to look at other teams and that should be our target. No, we want to be better every day. That's our goal.
Okay. So viewers, please mark it down. Spintex Knights says it's business as usual. So when they are talking about business, they want to win. And when they are winning too, they want to let the gap be between the double figures. So it will be a defeat for them if it should be 40-39. They will say it is a defeat for them. They want the gap to be 120, 100. And then be at the El-Wak Sports Stadium, right?
Yeah.
We are going to play it at El-Wak this Saturday. Yeah. And please be there. No gate fee. Just walk and come. Come and enjoy one of the best basketball this season for the ABL, that's the Accra Basketball League. So, Mr. Kukula and co, please make sure that everything is there. If there need be, just bring double ambulance so that when there is a shock, we know how we are going to do it because you know that Java will be. But sincerely, one thing that somebody just asked me, so how are you guys doing this, taking this level, looking at how intensive it is for you to get capital to run sports in this country? And you people, sum it up for me. How are you doing?
I mean, it's still the same thing coming from Doc. You know, Doc is always investing his personal money into the team. Going up to the road to BAL, I mean, we got some financial help from the owner of Coldstore.
Wow.
Wendell supported us, and we're always grateful for that support. We had NASCO, Electroland come in and then say, oh, we're going to help you with some amount. They did that. They gave us some amount of money. So if you notice, when we went to the road to BAL, we had NASCO in our jerseys, and that was our way of also saying thank you to them. So apart from that, we are yet to receive any.
And that one is that they want more. So let me say a big thank you to Mr. Kofi Adams, Minister for Sports and Recreation. Please, the Spintex Knights, their game. I know you can pass by. Last time you did a surprise visit. You went to Tema to watch Division 1 football and 2. They didn't even know it was the minister. Said, hey, so please come. Let Omari and Co see that minister so that they will dazzle. And then that if Coldstore puts them in the freezer. So guys, wish you all the best. Thank you for your time. Wish you all the best. And then maybe Monday, if Coldstore doesn't put you in the freezer, maybe
we'll be here. If you call us, we'll be here.
We'll bring you guys here to really come and wrap it up for us. But again, once again, Mr. Bule and Alex Kukula and the rest at the Greater Accra Basketball Association, thank you for all the good work. Please continue. And we ask Corporate Ghana to please visit the basketball court and then see how you can also cushion them small for us. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best. We'll get you guys here again. Thank you very much, class. Class is our director, and then the rest of them, Kwame and everybody. Kwame the ball head, Kwame and the rest. Thank you very much for doing the watching. Have a lovely day.